Hey, Adora. And by Adora, I mean all of you. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. I just finished Season 2 of She-Ra with Blizzard, and holy shit, Season 2 is so much better! It's terrific! Oh my god, but it's too short.
And this train needs to go to the torture. I mean, the Royal Interrogation.
Oh no. Why do I have to take it?
He's harmless, unless you're scheduled for execution or for questioning.
He's so strange. Always working on something he keeps secret. And he has that brute of a dog.
Trust me, he's gentle as a lamb. Now, take him his food.
Oh, they're just gonna turn the other way and walk off. Great. We already dealt with the torturer last time. We're still in Dunwall Tower. The Lord Regent has been arrested after we played the confession for his crimes, which I still think is a nonsensical thing to keep. But we're making our way out. We're going back to Samuel, who's waiting to whisk us away now that we have accomplished pretty much our endgame. We brought down all of his supporters. He has no more political influence, or he had no more political influence. He had no more financial backing. He had no more muscle. And now he himself is going to be in Coldridge Prison. So all that's left to do... I think a tall boy... Oh, a tall boy almost spotted me. All that's left to do is take a leap of faith and blink into the water. Oh? That doesn't work? But I blunk. I did a big blink. Oh no. Huh. I'm either gonna have to find a different way to Samuel or do better. I'll give it another shot and try to maybe catch myself on the cliff before the fall becomes lethal. And if that doesn't work, ooh, we have a lot of maneuvering to do to get around all the patrolling tall boys. Yeah, this should be fine. It was. And now we're low enough to the ground that this'll work. This'll work okay. Boom! And we'll land on his head. I didn't think there would be dialogue for that. Delightful.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the Hound Pits? Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go. Big changes. Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. The Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment. Congratulations, Corvo.
Now we're gonna go back to the bar and celebrate. Oh, first.
Hiram Burroughs, once known as the Lord Regent, is no longer in power. His corrupt and illegitimate regime has come to a close. Long live the Empress.
And we even got some coins out of that.
Damn me, he's done it. Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over.
Congratulations,
This time tomorrow,
Shinji.
we'll be on the
Congratulations.
We'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an Empress. To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Coleman, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
She'll need higher mathematics, court protocol, and cosmology, of course.
We're leaving tomorrow.
Do you
aren't we?
provide these things?
I don't know if I want to go back to the tower. I can be Empress from anywhere, right? Maybe a ship.
Trusts me.
Yeah,
True,
boat
she
Empress.
does, but she should trust all of us. Don't you trust me, Callista?
So now that we've had a hearty whole glass of alcohols... Oh, what's this? Ah, we must just be drunk. We're gonna go sleep it off. Goddamn, Corvo is a lightweight, huh? Anyway, good night, y'all. We saved the Empire. Oh, fuck. I knew it was too good to be true when I didn't see finale in the title of this episode.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job, then.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me, and it was all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that. I'll put you on a raft, and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
That's at least nice. To know that Samuel didn't betray us, along with all the other conspirators. Also, we'll get into it, but their plan is stupid as hell. It's a real dumbass, bad, dumb plan. Like, just puzzling.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tivian stuff. Amateur work. He'll live. That's up to Dowd.
I know a great deal, bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for. They're a mystery, and I can't allow that.
So disempowering you like this is really necessary to make you feel more vulnerable, to turn the tables on you, and it's also kind of a stealth game tradition, but man, it can feel rough.
In drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your Empress, the assassin.
In this game in particular.
Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
I also don't think that scene with the outsider is particularly necessary. It's also a bit ham-fisted. Now that we're down here, we have a couple of ways out. It's also very nice of them to leave us with our mask, which provides tremendous utility. We could possess rats and go down the drainage ditch, come out the other end. We can use, well, if we had it, we could use the Wind Blast, which I think I've called telekinesis before. Or we could just throw some bricks. Like gentlemen. And escape. Not a solid prison. There's an overseer down here, along with a letter to him from Dowd, the man in red, who took our effects and tossed them. We're gonna have to go retrieve them soon enough. We could go without a sword for the rest of the game. I'm gonna pick this one up as a stopgap measure, and then we're gonna go retrieve my stuff. Like I was saying, we can go without a sword for the rest of the game. We would also lose access to the crossbow and all of our darts. Oh god, someone who is a real stickler for crossbow terminology is gonna be pissed that I called bolts darts. Yeah, so you don't have to pick any of the grenades, the knife, the pistol up that are, you know, strewn around the level by overseers and Dunwall guards. And you don't have to go after your gear. This is actually an optional detour. And you won't have those for the rest of the game, but I really hate doing this mission without my stuff. I can stand doing the rest of the game. This mission, ooh, God, it gets really, really rough. And the biggest thing is I don't think I've tossed a grenade all episode, or all LP, and I very rarely fire the pistol. I've made judicious use of the crossbow, but even that I can live without. What I really hate losing, to be honest, is my huge, ridiculous stockpile of elixirs and spiritual remedies. We're going to take cover from the river crusts. We could throw a grenade at them, but there are so many. They come in clusters. And we'll pick up 3 more grenades for a total of 4. That's still... It's too few to really waste them on the river crusts. Or to even bother with them, I should say. Because it's the only thing that I would really use the grenades for. The thing is, it's just there are a lot of packs of them. So I'd rather just take cover and dodge around them. There's some of the very few hostile entities in this game where you will not get penalized. Your chaos rating won't get penalized for killing them. It's not a bad bit of coin. And we even get some rats to munch on. This mission, it really pays off the fact that we have not been doing a high chaos murder frenzy playthrough, because there are so many less weepers and guards in this mission as a result of us doing a low chaos playthrough. This, I would say most of the missions in the game don't become that much harder on high chaos. This mission becomes excruciating, especially the early goings before you've retrieved your gear. But even after you have all of it back, you still just get dogpiled on. But because we have not murdered everything in sight, we get to go through Dunwall's former financial district pre-flood, which, by the way, does not have anything to do with the plague. It was flooded due to poor maintenance of the levees. We get to go through the former financial district relatively unassailed, as long as we're a little bit careful. Most of the danger is going to come from patrolling assassins, and even then, I'm pretty sure on high chaos there are more of those patrols. So even then, we've saved ourselves a lot of trouble. Also, it can be a little bit counterintuitive to get back to your gear, because sometimes when the marker tells you to go low, you have to go high, and vice versa. This is another one of the reasons why I actually really hated this mission on my first playthrough. I'm pretty sure it's the largest one in the game, because it's multiple maps stitched together. It's...
But we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftops. All right. If nothing else, you can cut him off at the market.
It's 7 or 8.
This one is resourceful.
Son of a bitch. It's 7 or 8 different maps, instanced maps stitched together, whereas normally it's about 3, maybe 4 for the average mission. And I would say it's a lot more complex. I was a little bit nervous about making the jump to the chain. One thing that we still do, of course, have access to that they couldn't take away is our powers. We just don't have a lot of mana potions to go spamming things. You have to make do with what you find in the environment. They furnish you with a lot of bullets, a lot of grenades, a lot of things that you can pick up off of dead overseers who have tried to invade the flooded district and arrest Dowd. Or rather, I guess, encroach further into the flooded district, because they do have a quarantine border. They do have a presence here. But Dowd and the assassins are not particularly susceptible to anything that the Empire has to throw at them. We have to do a really small puzzle here, where we break the driftwood down, retrieve the empty whale oil tank, fill it up at this station here, and then use it to lower a drawbridge. I'm a little bit paranoid about the assassins who were there talking about the railway station key coming back. And you can hear the groaning, as there is a weeper on either side. One there, and one patrolling. I will tell you that the most nerve-wracking thing in a stealth game is always the moment about half a second before you come up behind someone and either choke them out or kill them. Because there's always that split second where you get really tense because you're worried that they're going to do a 180 and spot you. I know he has a rat skewer we could eat, but I don't need that. So I think we're going to leave that guy well enough alone. He did just start patrolling as I walked away. And we get to learn a lot about the backstory of the refinery here and the whale oil processing. And we get something really cool down here as the mist gathers at the floor. One more Weeper. This Weeper, however, is someone we know. Someone we've seen before. Look at his coat. This is Campbell, the one we branded as a heretic instead of killing, leading to his exile. God damn, this is good. Yeah, those charms and the runes are too far out of the way for me to hear that much about. So instead, where are the stairs up? Right here-ish. And I can use that spiritual elixir so I can pick the other one up. And this acts as a shortcut back outside. Oh, fuck. I let go for a second. And now we should have no problem whatsoever. What is missing off of my left D-pad? I think it's my sleep darts. So we still got a whole lot of river cross. Luckily made it up here in time before they could machine gun us down with corrosive bile. I might blow this door away with my gun, which is one of the only things I ever use the pistol for. Nope. There are weepers back there and they'll come running. What's the other good way around? Oh, hello. Not there. Oh, I can blink up here. Sometimes the blink indicator is a little finicky. So you just gotta make do. And now we're back where we were before. We recognize that corpse that passed by him earlier. No one down here. So we're good. Oh, there's this overseer. Well, he's not a threat to us, so we're gonna leave him be. One of the only survivors. And it's on to another instanced area. I saw that guy move for a second. Not sure if that was intentional or just a slight little bug with the ragdoll physics. Sounds like the rats are having a time. Do we lift you? Oh. I believe there's also a lower route you can go through. That's a little bit more of a pain in the ass. Although there are a lot of rats around here to possess to get through small crevices, and a lot of fish to possess in this level. I think we're just gonna snipe him. Ooh. So when you sleep dart guards who are on the precipice of something, like a rooftop, and they fall down, if they die, that still counts against you. That still counts as a death against you. Oh, another one. I believe there's another one far off in the distance. One of these two has that railway station key. So we can surmise that they were probably the two talking above the grate when we were eavesdropping. I have to just jump forward a little bit to make this, I think. Yeah, it's... Oh, fuck. Luckily, I'm too far for them to fully be alerted. Whoop! Hello. That got worrisome. As I was saying, one of these three has the railway station key. I guess I should say had. Oh, the rail station office key. And just in case you didn't pick up your gear, there's another pistol here. I think we can follow the train to our next objective. Or is that later? No, that's later. We're going towards Dowd's hideout. And I know in the past this has given me some headaches, so we're gonna save just in case things go horrendously wrong. Okay, we have you, and then we have that guy patrolling. This one facing towards us could be a problem, so we might have to take a lower path and come up from underneath. And I don't normally do it this way, but then again, I also normally get caught. The big problem is going to be orienting myself now that I'm underneath them. And not doing something stupid when I come up. Am I even going to be able to do this from here? I feel like I should be able to blink and climb from this angle. Oh, the dogs! Right, the dogs! Ah, they noticed me. So we have a problem. In a prior mission, it may have also been the Campbell mission, I can't remember now. There was a route towards our objective that would have taken us through the kennels, and inside the kennels, we would have had the option to kill all the dogs there. If we had done so, we would not be running into any hounds in this mission. Damn, this ledge here is giving me fits. I just have to find the right spot, I guess. Son of a bitch. Let's go this way then. There it is. Okay, above me. He didn't fully alert. There's two of them above me. Oh no, apparently he did, even though it didn't go red. It just had the two pips. Shit. Oh, there's 3. 4? Oh, there's a lot. That's what matters. There's a lot. Holy hell. No. Oh, God. Oh, don't suck me back in. Not now. Okay. This is going about as terribly as it could. More? Oh, no. Why do I feel like there's more still? I don't think I've ever done this specific section without things going completely clown shoes on me. There are just so many of them at awkward angles that I can never anticipate all of them. Oh. We are just about there, just about to Dowd. Still, things are too far out of the way, and there were even more who didn't get alerted somehow to all the gunfire and sword fighting. Fuck! No! How did he not come after me? I'm not gonna question the good luck. Things just went so bad. I needed that.
You're here for field work. I have a job tonight. What's the delay? I am gate-bound, not river-bound. And Dowd holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be disturbed. Is that it? Correct. This prisoner we took, the bodyguard who was with the Empress, seems to trouble him gravely. Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight. Yes. Good luck on your assignment when you're permitted to leave.
Kind of track him through this. See him moving, and once he passes by... Fuck, he didn't pass by. I thought he was going through the door. He rounded the corner on me. Oh my. Yeah, this mission certainly has the potential for a lot to go wrong. Good, he says back to me. I'm worried about him turning around or there being other guards further in, so I'm going to possess him and move him out of the way so we can conveniently take care of him out of line of sight of anyone else who might be looking on. Because I don't really need any more bodies on my hand for this mission. Hands. I certainly don't need anyone else attacking me. Feeling so attacked right now. Well, I will take all the sleep darts, though. Ooh. A treasure trove of sleep darts. Especially the way I've been firing them off. God, what a handy, handy tool.
For your next trial, you must move unseen. Stay in shadow and avoid the light. Cross to the other side of the room without attracting notice.
So this is word for word a reference to the tutorial from Thief. I don't know where he went. So we're just gonna possess this boy again. Again, an incredibly handy tool for keeping yourself safe while you're dealing with enemies one by one. Basically your way of being able to pull enemies out of a crowd. There you are. Oh, shit! I couldn't tell because of the silhouette. I thought he was facing the other way. Okay. Well, we at least got to extract our crossbow bolts from him. Our darts. Now we just have a little bit of light climbing to do. No, I think I want the other window. Yeah.
Master. May I not have a moment of... Corvo's beaten us, sir. He's killed men who have no equal in the Isles. I'm afraid he'll kill me too.
You said this couldn't happen, sir.
I didn't think it could. I always thought one of you, the strongest of you, might kill me. But not a stranger. A man not trained in our methods. But perhaps he will. Remain on watch, and kill him if you can. Maybe you'll surprise us both. So you've lost it all. Ruined at last. Lord Regent, Royal Spy Master, Hiram Burrows. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But now there's no need. You've been taken down by the same apparatus that gave you life to begin with. Laws and courtrooms and the mighty swell of public outrage. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had, and so many contracts. How many people did I kill for you? None like the last. None like her. I'd give back all the coin if I could. No one should have to kill an Empress.
And yet he did it. Again, gonna use one of our most useful tools.
Protected the Empress.
And Dowd seems to be aware that we're here. In fact, if you aggro him and run away, he says that same line. We do have to confront him, though. Well, confront's a strong word. We have to deal with him. Now, you can duel him, and it becomes kind of a super-powered boss fight, which is less cool in practice than it sounds. He has the same powers to you, and is not susceptible to all of your powers. Like, he can bend time on you, and it doesn't work that well on him. It can, but it doesn't work super well. Your projectiles don't work on him. And there's also another cool thing that happens if you duel him, but I don't want to kill him. If you're on low chaos, he will dismiss all of his backup. He'll tell all of them to stay away and honorably duel you one-on-one. On high chaos, he tells them to gang up on you. Hey, we got some blueprints for that, and there's another safe upstairs. Also, we'll be exploring Dowd in more detail. Oh, one from Hiram Burrows. We'll be exploring him in more detail in the game's DLCs. The Royal Protector. In fact, this mission is where a lot of the biggest low chaos versus high chaos consequences are going to manifest. And where you're going to get some of the subtle implications or consequences, I guess, of your other decisions too, like what we saw with the Hounds and with Campbell. But now that we have the key, we can make our escape. In fact, we could have avoided Dowd entirely and just taken the key while his back was turned. But that's no fun. We wanted to choke him out. It's the least he deserved for what he did. It is, after all, his fault that all of this went down. And yet he wound up being at least remorseful about what he did. He still did it, but showing some sign of regret is a fair sight better than anyone else. Oh, and we have enough runes now for the bend time upgrade, which becomes stop time. And then it's on to the sewers for another stitched on thread to this mission. But we're still not done with this mission, not by a long shot. It does end up being a fairly long one. And after being set up as a patsy once, we have another round of revenge to pursue.
There's no hospital. I told you that. You think they round people up because there's a cure?
They're city guards. They're supposed to protect people. Ah!
They did. They protect the healthy people from people like us, the sick ones.
I'm not that bad. Some people pull through, right? Don't they?
1 in 1,000. 10,000 probably.
Any chance I'll take. When I get out of there and get better, I'm going to do right this time. A fresh start. This time.
Goodbye, my boy. Strange. You don't look ill. You're not a victim, not a guard. A spirit from the void, maybe. Another wagon comes every few minutes. How many do you think have died? They say 1/3 of the city. I wouldn't have believed it, but I saw the mound of corpses myself. They dropped us in it. I don't blame them. I know why they do it. But I only wanted to die at home.
The flooded district has become Dunwall's dumping grounds for plague victims. This guy has the same face as the one we just... Bitch? Die poor. Motherfucker! Did that just happen the way I think it did?
I don't understand it either.
Did he just sucker punch me?
In charge. Doesn't change things for us down here. Second item is carriers. Are you seeing plaguers come off the cart looking healthy? A few of them make it back up, and then we've got 10 times the mess.
Could be. Between killing weepers and finishing the barricade. How should I know? Am I supposed to kill everyone I ever see down here?
I'm just passing this on from the stilt walkers.
Pass it to the men on the plague wagon. It's their job to gut these bastards before they throw them down here.
We got another whale oil tank on its way. When the lights come on again, it'll be your job to spot any weepers.
You think that helps? Now I can stare old ladies in the eye before I cut them down. Why do you think no one lasts on this job?
I'm heading back to civilization, or what's left of it. Keep your head and you'll be on the stilts in no time.
I'll do my best. Put in a good word for me, would you?
That's one of my favorite exchanges, because it actually speaks to the mental health of the guards. It portrays them as not completely callous, or at least portrays them as not having always been that callous and having been worn down. It says a lot about how over time it becomes easy to commit atrocities because it becomes routine and mundane to them through repetition. And through, you know, following someone else's orders. I cannot believe I didn't make that. The tall boy aggroed. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, this is not good. We have to take the whale oil out of this so we can deactivate the wall of light. And then we also can't touch the tracks because it's electrified. But we're out of danger now. I think Dishonored tends to take a lot of narrative shortcuts. That conversation, though, feels like one of the better examples of it doing a decent job of world building. Here, I think I hear river crusts. But I think we should be safe to come up in here. If this were Dishonored 2, I'd be a little bit more nervous to go inside somewhere because of the blood flies. But no, we just have a rune waiting for us. Or a bone chime, rather. The outsider is among us. I think this was my most hated level in my first playthrough. But on subsequent playthroughs, I really do think it's my favorite one. It's between this and the mission with Lady Boyle. Aw, damn it, it's not gonna stay. So I have to sidle up and strafe. It's also a very nice, atmospheric level. Oh yeah, this guy is not hostile.
Wish I had a last swig of whiskey. You're the masked guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies. No way through this gate unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. It used the rats. I know it sounds crazy. And then it run back under the streets. So we come down here to kill it. Slackjaw leading the way. Went bad. I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though.
So on High Chaos, he ends that conversation by shooting himself.
It was a fog, and then rats. Rats everywhere. Slackjaw chased him deeper into the sewers.
So it sounds like we're gonna reunite with Slackjaw and Granny Rags. But we'll probably do that next time. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Oh, let's get out of danger before we save. Take it easy. Have a good one, everyone.